this question here. Whose is this? What is your favorite part of being a reviewer?
That one was mine.
All right.
Yeah, y'all go. I want
All right.
to copy y'all's answers.
Favorite part of being a reviewer? Man, I don't even feel like a reviewer. Honestly.
Whatever.
No, seriously, like I didn't
Hey, don't humble on me.
No,
Give me
it's not
Joe.
even that. I'm the opposite of humble sometimes. So
Okay,
That's true.
that's my humble brag right there.
that's your humble brag.
My humble brag is I'm not that humble.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just talk about stuff that I think is cool, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like being like I don't like influencer for sure as far as the
Yeah.
term
Yeah.
because people influence other people no matter what. Like that's just the nature of being a human being. You
You have to be
influence
your
other
friend.
people.
Yeah, I mean, like people could ask me just as a friend. They don't make me like an influencer. That just makes me somebody who gave input. Advice.
So
And if you like something, you're going to talk about it,
Right.
whether you're on YouTube or not.
Yeah.
favorite part of being a reviewer. Okay, so let me just say my favorite part is just it's a pretty cool job, right? I get to review products that looking at it as if I was a 13-year-old kid, I'd look at myself like, dude, you have the coolest job in the world. You get to
Yeah.
review speakers and you get stuff sent to you. You got a van loaded up with all kinds of speakers for you to check out. And then I like making videos, so I get to buy video equipment and it's part of the business expense. I get to play with new technology, new toys. And on top of that, the community is awesome. I wouldn't have met you guys.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
that is fun. This is an awesome job. And I get, I make my whole living doing just this and hanging out with all of you, man. I don't know. What more can you ask for?
If I didn't
Right.
meet Joe, I could tell you this right now. My bank account would have loved me because I wouldn't have bought all these stupid cameras and I would have still been shooting all my YouTube videos on my phone.
You see how he's justifying his
blaming you, man.
budgeting.
Blaming you.
And that's really it, Joe. Like I think that's like I don't consider myself a reviewer. And even in the after show, somebody's like, "But you're a reviewer." I'm like, "Am I?" I don't really think of myself as a reviewer. I like music.
Mhm.
I like home theater. I like watching movies. And now I can check out new equipment and stay home and listen to music and watch movies. Like every time I tell my wife, like, "Hey, I need to review these speakers, so I'm gonna need the living room for like 3 hours." Okay, and I'm just blasting music, and she comes out to the kitchen to get a snack or something. She's like, "Is this all that you're doing?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You're reviewing the speakers." I'm like, "Well, yeah. Well, how else am I going to review them? Am I just looking at them?"
Yeah.
Well, the sound it looks like it sounds nice.
It looks like
It must sound nice.
I'll put it in front of the fireplace and make it warm.
The one thing I want to add to what I said though is this is awesome, but there is a lot of responsibility that goes along with it, right? The more subscribers that you get, you can't just assume it's not the same as when you had no subscribers, right?
Yeah, no.
When you're starting to get up in those numbers, like people are making purchasing decisions based on what you're saying. So I want to make sure that I'm giving good advice because it would suck to for a bunch of people to buy something that is garbage.
Yep.
So I guess what I'm saying is responsibility goes along with it and you have to be ready for that.
What are we going to quote Spider-Man?
I don't know. Is that a Spider-Man?
Yeah, he was. He was.
It is
Yeah.
right
Was
there.
it?
Right
Yeah,
there. With
his uncle.
great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, that's I don't know if that's just a Spider-Man thing, is
No,
it?
man, it totally came from just Spider-Man. It was invented by Spider-Man.
Oh.
His Uncle Ben.
It
Yeah.
was Uncle Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Not the rice, but
No.
Spider-Man's Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Michael, what do you think, man?
I think of course, hanging out, getting to know people. I've come into contact with so many people that are in the same hobby, whether it's through Facebook Messenger, whether it's through email, the HiFi Summit, a lot of different things, after party, after show. I think one of the things that makes it kind of fun is that as a reviewer or whatever you want to call it, we do get access to be able to do things that the average person doesn't get to do. Like, say, example, I can get in 3 different AVRs and I can put them side by side, or I can get 3 sets of speakers and put them side by side and hear them in my own listening environment. And not a lot of people get that luxury, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing, especially when it comes to speakers. Like, I will know what it sounds like in my room, which is like the biggest, you have no clue. Like the Martin Logans that I now am putting up for sale, I've heard those at a couple of different Best Buys, and they sounded different both times. And I'm like, I have a feeling they're going to sound good in my room. I just need to have them in my room. So
they better for that kind of money.
For $2,000 a piece, yeah.
Dang right.
And I get to play with stuff that my wife wouldn't let me buy, and even if it's only for a month or 2 months or 3 months or 6 months, and then I got to send it back. It still was fun while it lasted,
Yeah. The only bad part about that is having a box, like especially like floor standing speakers. Oh my God, and subwoofers.
That's why I got a new storage unit, because the damn box. Because I'm using them. There's 3 sets of towers in the living room right now: the Martin Logans, the Polk Audios, and the Focals. Yeah. So all those boxes need to live somewhere, right? Yeah. And they were in the guest room until now it's just one of those things. And I have another pair of tower Focals, those Coras, in the mud room in boxes. Yeah. So it's like that. I think that is the most daunting thing, dealing with the boxes and then the shipping, sometimes freight, like all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, just when you have to box up those big old towers, and you're like, first of all, how do you get them out of there by yourself? Because when they're like this big, you can't just pick it up.
Upside down.
Upside down. It's a pain, and then you got to box them up. So you got to lay the box. Yeah, you got to lay the box on its side. You got to put the little foam things on the bottom, and you got to push it in.
No, I do it exactly backwards. I open up bottom. Boom, and then lift it up. So then I do the same thing. I just put the thing on top, the box on top of it.
I can never get them to go back that would do, because every time that when I go to flip it back over after I put the box on the top,
it's like not
back over, something falls out from the top, or it kind of comes off whack, and I'm like, like a pig, in my living room. I got the fan going, like another fan, like a box fan brought in from the dining room or something like that. Just pointed at me. I'm in there just dripping sweat, saying,
"You sound like you're having a tough time, man. You sound like somebody trying to put like sheets on a futon bed. If you're trying to put sheets on a futon bed,
oh man,
you're just wrestling with that thing. Come on,
man.
Hey, listen. Aaron, if you think that's tough, reboxing these stupid TVs is way more complicated.
Whatever, dude. You can just break them. Who cares? It's just a TV.
I can just break them. But you know what? That is also the good part about recording the unboxing for my video, because I know which piece goes where. Just in case.
Also good, Chana, is if I just unboxed the Kef and the styrofoam was all messed up. So it's like, hey, if it comes back messed up, your styrofoam was already jacked up when it got sent to me. So
no, I say seriously though, I learned a long time ago from buying and selling stuff that you always got to video your unboxing of it, and you've always got to video the boxing of it before you ship it. Because I've run into people saying, like, I've had 2 people try to hose me, and I've said, well, here's a video of me boxing it up and putting the label on it. Nice. There's nothing wrong with it when I shipped it, like amplifiers and stuff.
I'm taking photos and stuff before I did.
Yeah, man, I've taken videos of amplifiers on the bench working and posted it to YouTube before I've sold it, just so anybody who might come along and try to hose me over will be like, well, this dude's got his stuff together, so I can't take advantage of him.
Yeah.
You see what AA says? Good chemistry. Aaron is the best addition to the group.
AA Ron. Well, thank you, AA. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
I definitely enjoy hanging out with these dudes. It's fun. I gotta be honest. It took me until about 2 weeks ago before I felt like I was starting to fit in, because I was always like, I feel like I don't belong here. Like, I feel like these dudes are like another level, and I'm just like, hey guys. But no, it's cool, man. It's been real fun. I've enjoyed it.
Awesome. But I do feel your pain on reboxing these towers. Like sometimes it's just like, oh,
I don't really feel y'all's pain though.
Listen,
especially with these Focals, they're like black gloss. So like, I didn't want to I gotta wear gloves. I don't want to and then
Michael's over there like, y'all are a bunch of crybabies. Shut up.
Thinking, man, they're sending me these massive stinking, he's like that some power sound audio. Try doing that thing by yourself, man.
Dude, the subwoofers, those big old 15-inch subs. Oh,
I'm saying dual 15s, dual 18s,
hurts, man.
Our subs are 220 pounds.
Yeah, man, it kills
those around. Yeah.
Kanga, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Well, right. Joe's over there like, all this little micro sub.
Joe's micro sub. It's heavy. I can't get this back in the box.
Those monolith subs are heavy though.
Kill you, HDF.
I'm telling you.
Why are you building subwoofers out of HDF? You stupid.
I don't complain about the weight of any subs, but even the front grill on that sub is heavy.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
definitely really thick.